Hello everyone, my name is the Badger, and I welcome you back to the world of NieR for another side quest edition. In this side quest edition, we revisit the post house, and I reallocate your votes to see what you guys wanted to happen, and most of you seem quite swayed by my honesty is the best policy method. So, well, in the terms of the jewel that belonged to the, or was going to belong to the old lighthouse lady, people have decided that it's not best to bury it with the dead woman. It's not best to let memories lie and finally have the jewel rest with her. Which I found quite interesting. Everyone wanted it to go to the living, those that could appreciate it more. Can the dead not appreciate possessions? Well, that's probably a discussion for another time. As for now, let's go and give it to what I believe is the granddaughter of the man who owned this jewel. The man many miles overseas. We're gonna give it to the client. Well, alright. If that's what you think is best, I doubt the old girl would complain about it. She probably got the jewel in heaven anyway. Well, the next step is to visit the client, I suppose. It's kind of strange since, in the world of NieR, it seems that they do have a fundamental understanding of religion, heaven, and places that you go to after you die. Did the Bible survive throughout the apocalypse? I mean, that book is pretty fucking sturdy. You could kill a cat if you dropped it on dropped it on a cat. I was about to say somebody. Either way, here's the client. Yes!
Hey!
Did you find the mermaid tier? Yeah, I did. It's right here. Oh, I've waited for so long. Your sterling reputation, sir, has clearly been earned. It's a precious memento of my grandfather. Here's your reward. Thank you. Cha-ching! 10,000 gold. 10,000 more than if we just stuck it in the dirt. And the quest of the strange fate of the jewel is complete.
So the mermaid tier was being sent to her.
That thing must stir up some powerful memories.
But it is far too late to bring it to her now.
No, it's not.
I certainly hope so.
It's strange how the old lighthouse lady became such a significant character despite not really having anything to do with the plot at all. She really didn't invoke much. It was just a tale of love that never happened. And for some reason it weighs quite heavily on NieR and the general tone of the side quests. I don't understand it, but it holds such importance. Even to me, I care about that quest line. I would have to say and argue that it is possibly the best quest line in the NieR game. It's not really saying for much considering all the grinding that I've had to do. We'll get a bit more into that later. For now, let's talk to an old kooky sailor. Hey, buddy! You know a place called the Lost Shrine? Yeah, I know about it. Listen, I'm what's called a botanist. That means I study plants. This is probably way over your head, but just bear with me, alright buddy? Anyway, there's this place called the Lost Shrine that supposedly contains a very rare tree. I'm looking for someone to go there and borrow a piece of the tree's roots. Come on, buddy! It's just one little piece of root. Accept the quest? Well, can't get 100% without it. I'll do it, but you have to stop calling me buddy. He doesn't like it when you call him buddy, guy. I'm not your friend, guy! I'm not your guy, pal! Oh man, South Park references. Kind of a weird place to be making them. I can't really see them in a crossover fanfiction of South Park x NieR. That would be probably not too different, actually, considering the overall tone and dark humour. Either way, you may have remembered that in the past we got a quest for the masterless lighthouse. We had to collect 10 broken lenses, 10 broken batteries, and 10 mysterious switches. Good thing I spent 7 fucking hours in the basement second floor of the lost junk heap, so that I may collect all near 500 pieces of materials for the rest of the quests. And yes, you're fucking welcome. Now, let's go give this shit to the client. I've got your gear. Your metal gear, that is. Thanks, here's your payment. And 30,000 gold for fumbling around in a junk heap. Not bad. The old lady's gone now, but we need to keep this lighthouse going. And that's all there is to it. Really nothing special, unfortunately. And so forth, I guess we move on. What other things are there to do? The scattered cargo, another one that we voted on. And most people were quite honest. We should turn in the drug dealer slash... Well... I hate to call her a smuggler. Who's ever heard of an 80-year-old smuggler? Especially with iron containers that big, she probably can't even lift them. Otherwise... Wait. What did... Okay, yeah, I decided to turn it into the authorities, and we have to go to see the authorities at the front of the gate. And that's what we're gonna do. Let's go and do that now, shall we? Where's the authorita? Where's the authority? I swear to God, I said that we are going to go see the authorita. And so, after boar drifting his way halfway across the central United States, Badger returns to Seafront to actually complete this quest for realsies. Now I just need to find where I need to fucking hand it in. I'm not sure. I need to hand it in to the Seafront Authority. But where is this said authority? Who is really the authority in the world of NieR? Didn't I say now what to do? I was going to turn it in to the authority, and where is this guy? So, the old lady isn't here anymore. I'm really fucking confused. What am I supposed to do with all these boxes of fucking drugs? Seriously, it's like rolling up to a police station and being like, yeah, I've got three crates of crack in the back seat, so, what do I do with it? No, for serious, who do I hand these drugs to? Because NieR doesn't do that sort of shit. Winners don't do drugs. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Excuse me, but these things washed up on the shore end. Good gravy! This is illegal! All of this is illegal! Where did you get this? Well, that's a long story. Aha! So the old broad finally slipped up. So you are familiar with her little import-export business? Oh, we've been watching her for years! There's a huge bounty on her head in the next continent. We always suspected it was her, but never had proof she was really the same person. But now we've got more than enough evidence to put her away! You have done a fine thing this day, citizen. The next morning. Hello again! Thanks to your information, the old woman is behind bars, and she's gonna rot in there! Hooray? Oh. Well, I guess that's good news? It sure is! It was tough on us letting her go free for so long. I've also received word to give you the reward for catching her. It's waiting for you at the post office. Okay, I don't remember this at all, but okay, let's go and pick up our reward wait. Since when did they give out bounties at the post office? That's sort of like if you walked into a... No, I'm just trying to imagine this sort of situation happening in an English post office. Yeah, just gonna get some stamps and pick up that bounty for that motherfucker I killed. Hey there, bounty hunter. Come to collect, have you? Yep, and I'd like a side order of stamps. Let's see, where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. 50,000 fucking gold. Crap, that's a lot of money. Oh, that's nothing. You should have seen the cut those guards took before you got here. That woman must have been among the world's most wanted criminals. Well, shit. So, okay, let's take a breather here to talk about the differences between the choices that you have in this situation. For what we took, which was the honest and good route, we get 50k, a very nice chunk of lump sum money. if you give the smuggler your goods, well, basically, it gets you a very minor 25% discount at the local store and access to some items that you wouldn't normally get yet. But they're really not all that special anyway and add nothing to the game. So I'm happy with the lump sum of money, so I can now go on a crazy spending spree for that 1,980 iron ore that I need to upgrade most of the weapons. Who fucking rah! Seems like the post office isn't done with us yet, so let's go see what they have to say. Hey, did you hear the news? Maybe. What is it? There's a giant shade in the southern plains, and they say it likes to eat postmen! That's crazy. Shades don't eat people. Yeah, well, people say the bodies look like they've been torn apart and chewed on. Say what you will, but I'm not about to go see for myself. The shades are becoming more of a threat than ever before. Master of the Southern Plains. Alright, I'll see what I can find. Yep, shade slaying business. What are we gonna do, motherfucker? Let's see what we got here. 62% completion, fantastic. What do we need? We also need to get some toad oil. Oh, pardon me, from the Two Brothers weaponry. Or should I say One Brothers weaponry. It almost seems cold to call it the Two Brothers weaponry now. Yeah, Southern Plains, gotta destroy it, get the lost root, and some royal fish. I'm pretty sure there's other quests to be taking around here, but we can get around to that later. Until then, let's go check out this shade in the Southern Plains, shall we? It seems like its world of tyranny has gone on long enough, and the great hero Badgerkun cannot let this go on any further. Okay, so it didn't really go so well. Considering the phase of the sunlight and such, the masterful shade of the Southern Plains doesn't really want to come out today. So I'm going to try and get him at a later point. For now, let's just pick up a few more quests.
I suppose that...
Hey, you ever seen a treasure map before? A treasure map? Yeah, a treasure map, you know, a map where you find buried treasure. I'm collecting them. My lifelong dream is to one day roll naked in a pile of sweet, sweet treasure. That's an interesting plan. So that's why I'm looking for a new treasure map or two. If you find one, bring it on over to me, alright? Yeah, sure, why not? The world's going to shit anyway, so he may as well let one dude roll his dong around in a bunch of gold coins if he really wants to. I guess I should know where to look for a treasure map before telling the guy sure thing. One could hardly expect to stumble across such a thing lying on the ground. Perhaps we should look for a place where old documents are stored. Old documents, huh? And what better place than to go to the library? Yes, the library. But first we must tend to this sighing woman and all of her dutiful woes. Ma'am, is everything alright? It's my son. He's got some strange illness. He's very sick. He's been ill for a week, and no matter what I do, it just seems to get worse. That's worrisome. Any idea what's causing it? No. He went out to play with the other children like he usually does, and when he came home, he was sick. A child's final chance. Something must have happened to him out there. I'll see if I can learn anything. You will? Of course. Meddlesome as always, I see. Shall we begin by questioning the children? Sounds good to me.
I suppose all children are precious to their own parents.
Of course they are.
But if the cause of the illness is a mystery, how are we possibly supposed to find a cure?
I was hoping you had an idea about that.
We could speak with the child itself.
The child? Wouldn't the adults know better?
Even the oldest man in the world is but a child to my eyes.
Well, here's one of the children we need to talk to.
You know what?
I heard there's a scary curse on all the forests in the world. And the bigger the forest, the scarier the curse. But that's interesting. What else do the other kids have to say? There's some kids that like to go into the northern forest to play. We're not supposed to know, but everybody does. I wish I could go in there.
Water and food
So
are
it
getting
seems like,
pricier and
well,
pricier.
obviously, it's the Forest of Myth that we have to go to, and we can probably piece this together, but NieR and Vice don't have a brain cell between them, so let's talk to the third child. The forest totally cursed him! That's why he's sick. Everyone told him not to play in there, but he did anyway! It seems something happened to the child when he entered the northern forest. I believe that area is more commonly known as the Forest of Text. I mean myth. A forest curse? You think curses actually exist? I will withhold judgment on such things. For now, we should visit the place and see for ourselves. Alright, to the Forest of Myth then. But that can wait because we're heading there anyway in the next story edition, and we can probably tackle that while we're there. May as well save the time, you know.
Man, I'm bushed.
Why am I...
The village fountain is starting to break down. Sometimes it won't put out any water at all. It won't put out? What a fucking tragedy. I would speculate that the source of the problem lies in the fountain's pump. That's my guess too. I heard that you had parts made for the water wheel, so I'm hoping you could do the same for the fountain. The faded fountain. I'll look into it next time I'm in Facade.
I wish I could leave this place.
Okay, so it looks like we have more things to do in Facade, that's nice.
I'm bushed.
For now, let's head over this way, and hopefully we could actually be able to fill out a, not really fill out, but complete a quest that I managed to get all the parts for early. Oh man, I'm in a world of trouble now. What's the problem? See, I was cooking and... well, I managed to start a fire that ruined my kitchen and equipment. I can't repair the kitchen without metal, but the only place you can find that much scrap is the junk heap. I see. You want me to go for you? I need lots of material, so you have to brain a whole bunch of robots. That's okay, right? Yeah, sure, why not? I trust that you plan to offer us adequate compensation. Don't be greedy, Vice. Well, I'm not sure what you mean by adequate, but I'll do my best. I need 1 memory alloy, 10 titanium alloys, and 10 broken motors. Got all that? What kind of fucking kitchen are you running? A gear workshop? This isn't Xenogears. Okay, I'll be back when I find everything. That's great, I've already got it. I brought all the stuff you asked for. Is this enough? Let me see. Yep, that's all of it. Here, I hope this qualifies as adequate compensation. This was more than I was expecting. Yeah, well, I really appreciate all the effort you went to. Take it, fool. It is an appropriate reward for our efforts. And you could stand to learn more appropriate ways of speaking. Oh, sick burn on Vice! Someone put some water on that paper. 30 grand. Fantastic. Yeah, okay. I know it's kind of shit that I'm not really showing you where to get all this shit, but basement level 2, you can go there yourself and grind for it. Please, for the love of God, you do not need to watch me grind. Memory alloys, titanium alloys, broken motors, mysterious switches, broken motors, broken ball sacks for all I know. Jesus Christ, you can check it out yourself. What else do we have in our old book of tricks? It's quite a bit to do. We could go check out the map in the library, I suppose. That's one thing we guess we could do. See what we have to do next. Onward into the library. But not before we loot the tree. That is a very fucking square tree. Okay, so we're in a place of old documents, so where exactly are we going to find a treasure map among them all? Especially when all of them are about the size of our fucking palm. Which would make sense considering the average size of a Japanese book compared to most others. Because most people don't really seem to realise, or well, not really realise, but not know that the standard size of a Japanese book is much smaller than what we would be used to. Let's see, come on, treasure map, treasure map. Give me a command prompt. I want to hit that circle button. Where the fuck is it? Ah, here we go. This book is pretty beat up. As a fellow tome, I find this a sad sight to behold. When will books receive the respect they deserve? Calm down. I'm sure it had a happy life. Let's see here. Hey, is this a map? It is a map, and one with many unusual markings at that. Perhaps this is a treasure map like that strange fellow was referring to earlier. Well, this one is damaged as hell. I can't make heads or tails of it. I'd wager the damaged sections can be repaired. Perhaps the facade Strange Things store will be able to assist us. Let's give it a shot. So at this point, the Strange Things store seems to be a deus ex machina of side quests. Do you really need such a thing? Apparently you do, especially in the world of NieR. Well, at least we can go to one convenient location to get all of our questing needs. I'm just gonna go check on Devola. Maybe she has a quest for us in Facade that we can pick up while we're there. Okay, Devola, let's see what you've got for us. A Bridge in Peril, the King's Mask, and a Tale of Study. Actually, I want to check out the Bridge in Peril. A villager was attacked by shades in the northern plains. Could you go ask him about it? It may be something we should look into. Yeah, sure, why not? Where is he? Oh, he's just over there. Let's go take care of that. Anything to do with taking out shades is a good thing indeed. It's funny how they left all the giant shades attacking village until the second half of the game. You'd expect to see it a little sooner considering the, well, the low-key nature? Wait, I swear to God the dude was supposed to be around here. Ball bags. Where the hell is that client? This is the first time I've ever had trouble locating a client in the world of NieR, because there's a total populace of about 12 people. It's got to be around here somewhere. Where are they? I swear to God, what is wrong with me? Where is this person? And why can't I find him? Ah, that must be him there. Help! Help! Oh, gods, please help me! What is it? What's wrong? There's this huge shade near the bridge in the northern plains. It's killed 3 members of my family, including my wife. She cut her down right in front of me. Then it attacked my daughter too. Gods, it was horrible. Yep, let's go take care of this. I'm on it. It appears and disappears like the wind. You could go days in the northern plains without seeing it. And then all of a sudden... BAM! Straight to the kisser, and straight to the moon. But NieR is on the case. Detective NieR. And Sherlock Weiss. Come on, Shade. Are you here today? Yes, you are, motherfucker. I've never seen a shade this large around here. Be careful. This is a formidable foe. We're pretty formidable ourselves, Weiss. Let's top it off with some magic. Oh yeah, I'm playing on hard, by the way, so that's another thing. I moved it up to hard just so I could get some better loot out of all of this. I should probably avoid getting hit by any of these. Doesn't really seem too pleasant. Oh, yeah, that's kind of painful, not gonna lie. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, about that. Wow, that did fuck all in terms of damage. Okay, so what am I exactly... Okay, now I remember what I was trying to do. I want to use a strength capsule, and I'm gonna... Wow, that did fuck all. My Christ, what the hell is this thing? Oh my Christ. I am wailing on it for no damage. I don't remember ever having such trouble with this monster before. And I'm using double damage. You'd almost think that this would be a pushover by this point, especially with the Phoenix Spear. Oh my Christ! And NieR is drowning. Please don't tell me that resets the fight, because if so, fuck my life. No, it's still alive. I can hear it from here. Let's get straight back into the fight. NieR doesn't go down that easily. Rack up the spears. And let him fly. Damn, that feels good. But Jesus Christ, seriously, we're going to be here a while. Please stay tuned. Okay, let it be said that I have not I've not said much about the enjoyment of NieR's gameplay in this LP. I barely said a word about it. And I can't really hide it for much longer in terms to say gameplay in NieR is not very good. It is about as much fun as it was in Drakengard. There's about 3 different moves and a very small selection of magic, of which you'll barely use any of it. Otherwise, it's just smack thing until it stops moving, and that's pretty much the fundamental thing in most video games. But at least games like Devil May Cry had the ways of making it look stylish. Other than that, that thing took me quite a while. The one-handed sword, Labyrinth's Whisper.
Stupid trash getting in our way.
It's hard to imagine a shade being here. It's almost like it was waiting for us. They can't be that intelligent.
Oh, really now? Can you truly say so with all confidence? The tactics of the Shades grow more intricate with each passing year. It would not surprise me to see them setting elaborate traps for us before long.
We'd better wipe them out before they get too smart.
If we take out the Shadow Lord, we take out the Shades. That's all there is to it.
I don't know how really NieR came to that conclusion, but sure, why not? I guess it's, you know, take out the bad guy and all the henchmen fall with him. And let's take out a look at this new sword, Labyrinth's Whisper. I don't like it very much. It's basically a Minotaur's head stuck on a pole with massive horns. Jesus Christ, it's kind of a weird sword. And why are they even still giving us fucking one-handed swords by this point? Let's just stick with the Phoenix Spear for now. Anything to get through this game just a little bit faster. I mean, sure, I love NieR, I really do, but when you're trying to do it to the point as I am, trying to 100% all the quests and trying to 100% all the weapons, it's monotonous at best. This game isn't that good, but I still love it. No lie.
Hey.
We killed it. My daughter is dead. She passed away while you were gone. Here, take this money. I won't be needing it anymore. Sure, 30k, thanks. I don't know if they expect me to feel sympathy for an NPC daughter we never even got to see. And damn, that just makes me sound like a cold prick. But, well, what are you gonna do? Either way, we got quite a bit done, actually, now that I look at it. Let's have a look at our quest book again. 65%, only 35% more to go, and we already have most of the materials to do most of the quests. So, we're nearly on our way to 100%. See you in the next edition of the, well, side quest edition of NieR. Man, my memory isn't what it used to be. Potatoes.